Even when life feels out of control, God is still in control, working through every circumstance to accomplish his purpose and use his people. God had promised Paul that he was going to suffer for the sake of the gospel. He promised him he was going to suffer for the sake of the gospel. So this is, even as Paul is here and he's testifying about the gospel in front of these different authorities, we need to keep in mind this fact that none of this is by chance, that God has been directing all of it. Even the suffering that the Apostle Paul is going through is by the hand of God, right? He has orchestrated all of this. God is at work through very unlikely people. I'm so thankful that that is true. I feel myself to be a very unlikely person that God would choose to use for influence, no matter your age or no matter how inconsequential sometimes you feel that you are. God is also at work through unexpected means. Don't assume that unbelievers can't be used by God, because everyone that you see is made in the image of God. They're reflecting some aspects of who God is. But God can work through anyone. God is at work through faithful witness. God is at work. So we're talking about the different ways that God is at work. And definitely in the Apostle Paul, he's not perfect. I know that. It's kind of hard to find flaws in him. But what we find is that God is always at work through faithful witness. Paul is getting an opportunity now because he hasn't lost his mind and he hasn't given into despair based on how difficult life is. Now, because of that, he actually has an opportunity to be a witness.